Hey, y'all. It is High Vibe Monday, June 24th, 2019. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. Every Monday I like to come live, channel a message from Spirit Source just to help you get into a high vibe state and stay there all week long. So without further ado, let's see what they have to say this week. So we would actually like to talk about making peace with where you're at. That's how Esther translates this. She translated it with, you got to make peace with where you're at. Kelly likes to say, you got to be happy along the way. You got to be happy along the journey. It doesn't matter if you're where you're at. Right here's good too. Right here's good too. A trap that a lot of people get in. I got to make do. I got to just smile and have as much fun as I can as I grin and grit through it, grin and bear through it. Law of attraction and being happy and being high vibe is never about making the best of the situation, making do, finding that silver lining and hyper focusing. As much as those are all things that we say and that we teach, because life is about where are you? Can you slightly change the way you view it so that you view it a little bit better feeling? Can you slightly change it again so it's a little bit better feeling? Can you slightly change it again, a little bit better feeling? If you're in a situation that you don't like, what are the aspects of it that you do like and hyper focus on it? However, we never say that means you have to stay there in that situation your whole life. If it's a job, and let's say you financially need it, come to terms with your reality. Boss is toxic, coworker is this, so-and-so's this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. You know what? I do enjoy this. We'll get Kelly, one of her jobs she had, she was really sitting there, what do I like about this? What do I like about this? And then she realized, I love payday. Payday is the best. Twice a month, you always saw Kelly at work going, hey guys, hey, hi. And everyone was like, oh my God, Kelly, you're extra happy. Is today payday? She's like, it's payday, guys. So it's good to find that one thing that you like, so that when people would come up and maybe yell at her at that job, she would just go, oh my God, when payday comes, I'm going to be so happy. She did that so that while she was in that environment, she could survive, she could potentially thrive. It is never about making do for the rest of your life. This is what it is, I need to make do. This is what it is right now. So for right now, here's how I can enjoy it best. And now I know I really want to experience X, Y, Z. Do the new ask. Do the new ask. That's what's going to get so many of you in the high vibe state this week. Allow yourself to daydream. Allow yourself to, God. And it's not, wouldn't it be nice if my boss stopped yelling at me? Because that's you grinning and bearing, gritting through it, trying to, well, if my boss would be happier than me, that would be great. It's none of that. I would love to work in an environment where I feel positively uplifted. I now know that I want people who there's just a little bit more of a calm atmosphere in the area. It's a little bit more mellow. It's a little bit more of like team camaraderie. You do what you're supposed to do. I'll do what I'm supposed to do. I'm looking for mellow. I'm looking for calm. Do you see the difference in well, wouldn't it be nice if my boss would just stop yelling at me and being a blankety blank 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 versus the way he treats me and the way that this impacts me, the way that I feel when I do this, I now know that I really want to earn money in a way where I feel positively uplifted. I feel uplifted. I feel good about myself. I feel good about the work I'm doing. I feel like I'm contributing to society. And I feel like there's a sense of calm, mellowness, camaraderie, team unity. We've got each other's backs. And then from there, allow yourself to daydream. Just what would it be like to work in that environment? And not a daydream as in force the visualization. A daydream as in, whoa, what would a day that started like this look and feel like? And then just allow your mind to run wild with the fun new possibilities. Just allow yourself to have that daydream fun. If you could allow yourself to get in that place of daydream, you're going to see your world flip 180 overnight. And it's not, I daydream the next morning. Okay, where's my stuff? I daydream. That's how it works, right? Sometimes when you do that and you ask and allow yourself to daydream of what would life be like when you get that and you ask, that's when you have the journey of getting ready to be getting ready to be getting ready to be getting ready. Some of this journey to get here might be the inner child work, might be the integration work, might be the shadow work, the mirror work, or it might be taking a course and learning something new. It is always growth. The journey is always a combo of energy work, spiritual work, coupled with action. Sometimes you got to clear the block of keeping you from doing sales. And then the next step is learning how to do a sales call. The journey of getting ready to be getting ready to be getting ready. Even though you haven't made that high-end sale yet, or that lovely husband that you want, or that fancy car that you want, whatever it is that you want, if you are taking a course to learn sales, how much can you make peace with where you're at? Enjoy where you're at. Like, all right, I know that this is my next step to get me to that big high ticket sale. Look at what I'm learning. Look what I now know how to do. Do you see the difference between grinning and bearing it? Well, I sure wish my boss would treat me better to, ooh, look, I'm learning new skills so that I will eventually be able to play in this kind of an area. I'm learning how to communicate better, and so that means I'll get a healthier work environment. Yeah, this is my old workplace. I'm just waiting for the new one to come in, but I'm learning all these skills for the new one to come in. Do you see the shift of the focus? One is focusing on grinning and bearing it through the current reality, thinking you're making the best of it. When we want your focus on, all right, I know I want this, so okay, I got to learn communication. Oh, I have to learn typing. Okay, I got to learn this. I get to learn this. I get to learn this. Can you enjoy each of those steps as if it's this thing right here? That, ladies and gentlemen, is the receptive mode. That is step 3 of law of attraction, the receptive mode, that you are in harmony with your inner being and hearing the next guided impulse for you. Tap back into that impulse now. Your inner being always knows. You are never blocked off from your inner being. You may be pinched off because you're hyper-focused on an emotion. You may be pinched off because you're focusing on an argument. So because of your bandwidth, you might have 99% of this focused on an emotion, so you only have 1% left to hear your inner being. So you might be pinching yourself off, but you are never closed off. How much can you today take a couple of breaths in, a couple of breaths out, allow yourself to get grounded, centered, present in this current moment, and then just allow yourself to go, you know what would be really nice? A husband that da-da-da-da-da-da. A work environment that da-da-da-da-da. And just allow yourself to daydream in that field of possibilities, knowing that your reality will change. That is our wish for you to hear this week. And they're saying, like, implement that too. Like, actually, like, track it. Even if it's maybe you want to write your daydream out, or maybe it's just I did my daydream and the funnest parts of my daydream were XYZ. It's kind of like they're saying just a little bit of accountability so that you actually do it. If you do it for at least 2 to 3 days, you'll experience a huge vibe shift, an emotional shift, more positive. If you do it 5 to 7 days, that's when you're going to start seeing a different reality. Maybe your boss will just start treating you better, or maybe you'll get an opportunity somewhere else. So 2 to 3 days, apparently, what they're saying, 2 to 3 days for an emotional positive shift up, 5 to 7 days for 5 to 7 days to start manifesting a new reality. So I hope you guys liked this high vibe. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to make sure you get future content from me as well. And if you guys are really looking for that interpersonal growth, that accelerated personal growth, that accelerated spiritual growth, that accelerated connection to you and who you really are, then join my High Vibe membership. You can read all about it at kellylunt.com/high vibe. It is a membership that is jam-packed with so much information already in there. I update new content weekly. You guys get to submit questions that I will make videos on exclusive. Sometimes I'll share them to YouTube for the group And there's two levels. There's the do-it-yourself, because I know that there's do-it-yourselfers out there. You just want to access the material at your own pace, at your own time. That's $12.99 a month. Or there's the interactive level where you want all of that juicy goodness. And you guys will also get updates from me in my personal life and my spiritual growth, what I'm going through, and like Spirit's latest downloads for me and my growth. So you'll kind of get like a sneak peek into how I grow as well. The interactive level, you guys also get a live synchronization workshop every month. And our next one is this Saturday, June 29th. So click below, join on in, and be there with us. Love you guys. Bye.